Hey there, welcome to the Healthy Vibes podcast. I'm Kelly Renato, and I thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope to give you a quick bit of encouragement or just help you to think about something differently or make a simple change in your life this week. And this week, I want to talk about cleaning out who and what you follow. I feel like we clean out a lot of things. We clean out our closets, we clean out our calendars. I try to get you to say no to your schedule. This week, I want you to be really intentional about cleaning out your feeds on social media, who you follow, who you spend time with, and just what you're filling your mind with. Because what we follow every day quietly shapes how we think, how we feel, how we spend our energy. It will shape our relationships, how we interact with each other, because everything that you follow influences your mind. It influences who you're becoming, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and it can easily change what you're thinking and feeling if you're not paying attention. You have to pay attention. It's so important to everything that you're filling yourself with these days because it's coming at us from all over the place. And this week, I just want you to be really intentional about what you allow into your daily mental space. Our mind can be so influenced by so many things. And many times we don't even realize where it came from. And this was me years ago. Like I felt like I was on a roller coaster of highs and lows. And why do I feel this way? Why is this bothering me? And until I really slowed down and truly paid attention, like pay attention when you get on social media. How do you feel when you finish? How do you feel within a few minutes? How do you feel from whatever you're reading? Same thing when you're around people. Pay attention when you leave someone, if you go have coffee with someone or you're, at a get together or just meeting up for dinner. How do you feel when you leave that person or that group of people? It matters. You have to pay attention to what fills you up and what drains you. What makes you feel good about yourself? What makes you doubt yourself? What makes you feel insecure? What makes you just feel more joy and kindness and understanding with people? You can leave other people and feel like you're more judgmental, more critical, more resentful of people. Who you're around really matters, and what you follow matters. And this week, I want you to be extremely intentional to pay attention. And I want you to even tell yourself, I'm going to unfollow at least 5 to 10 accounts that don't bring pure goodness, joy, encouragement, motivation, that don't bring me closer to God, whatever it is, don't bring me good health information, whatever you're looking for, unfollow the things that don't. Because some accounts, you think they're bringing you one thing and maybe they don't speak truth. Maybe they constantly criticize things. Maybe they're just a very negative account. So I want you to pay attention because it's going to influence your mind, your thoughts, how you feel, and then it leads into your life, your relationships. So your attention and what you allow in is super, super valuable. It really matters. It's your energy and your time. How you spend your energy and time every day matters so much. We only get so much. Time we don't get back. Energy, if you want to feel good and have a good day and make the most of your day, you want what gives you good energy. So scrolling, of course, takes time. And even scrolling, even if you don't scroll a lot, when you open the app, even if you're going to something specific, what's the first thing you see? Where does it take you? How long do you spend on something that you weren't planning to spend time on? And how do you feel when you're done? I want you to truly pay attention to that this week because I know me, I can even go on to see something very specific and think, oh, I saw it here, or I want to go see what my neighborhood's posting, or I want to go see what my daughter's team's posting, whatever it is. And then you go down this rabbit hole of something that you weren't even planning. It drains your energy. You're distracted. You're completely derailed, and you don't get back to whatever you were doing or how good you were feeling for an hour or so later. And sometimes we don't even realize where it came from. So I want you to pay attention this week. Be intentional and eliminate the distractions that are draining your energy, changing your mood, derailing your path. Find what's most important to you. Accounts that lift you up, bring you close to God, friends that you miss, and they post positive things that you enjoy. Maybe you like health accounts. Maybe you like fixing the house up. As long as it makes you feel good, as long as it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I wish I could do that, or comparison or lacking, as long as it makes you feel good, because you want to truly affect your mindset, your focus, and even your self-worth. You want to give it good content, good energy, fill it up with good things. So if something is taking your energy or affecting your peace, it may not belong in your space. And that really matters. It probably doesn't belong in your space. And listen, people really matter. Friendships matter. People we spend time with, and I get it. There's going to be people that you have to spend time with. And if it's your boss, your coworker, someone in your family, and maybe you just have to be prepared. Maybe you have to limit your time, or maybe you don't engage in arguments, or you realize what you can do to make the situation better by pausing before you respond, or helping to try to see the situation in a different way, having a different perspective. But being intentional and paying attention make all the difference in the world. The problem is when we just let it take us over every day and we're not paying attention at all, it sucks the life out of us. So this week, unfollow accounts that create comparison, unfollow negativity, unfollow things that just waste your time. Unfollow content that doesn't align with who you want to be or the path that you're going down. Definitely unfollow things that pull you from God, or shows or media or news that just leave you feeling stressed, drained, and full of fear. You are allowed to protect your mental and your emotional space. Do not feel bad about it. And remember, if you keep following or you keep hanging out with the same person, you're constantly going to see, in terms of social media, other suggestions of accounts that are just like that, or you're going to end up being around more people in real life that are like that. So don't let one more minute of your time be stolen, or one more ounce of your energy be drained. It really, really matters. And when you pay attention to this, you can teach your kids to pay attention to this. And you don't have to just tell them, don't do this or don't do that. Just make them just aware of it in a subtle way. When you say, yeah, I stopped following that because it just made me feel crappy, or kids, especially teenagers, they're always paying attention. But if you tell them, do this, do that, do this, do that, stop this, stop that, we all know they're just going to ignore us. But if you're an example of it and you show them or tell them, gosh, I finally unfollowed that account. I finally stopped watching that, so-and-so that just drained me, made me feel like worse, made me get, irritated with everyone. So pay attention, be an example, and this week, take big, bold action in social media, in whatever news, media, shows, music you're listening to, people you're around, people that you're even giving your energy to, whether it's a group text, a text with someone else, maybe it's someone at work that just constantly complains and gossips. You can carefully and politely set soft boundaries. Do something different at lunch rather than go with them. Tell them you're working on an extra class and you're going to go to lunch by yourself and work on it. Tell them you're having lunch with someone you haven't seen in a long time. Whatever it is, slowly change what is draining your energy and making you feel bad, because it truly matters. And then you'll get to the point where it'll be so such a habit that you won't even think that you're unfollowing or saying no to someone or stopping hanging around with someone. So this week, you're going to unfollow 5 to 10 accounts. You're going to stop watching shows or media or music that just makes you feel crappy. Clean out what you consume and replace it with things that inspire you, encourage you, bring you more peace, educate you, something you want to learn about. It's going to feel uncomfortable because it is. It's those hard choices that make you feel better. And then after you do it, you're like, why didn't I do this sooner? It's going to create so much clarity, so much freedom. You're going to realize that you just have less yucky noise in your life, more peace. You can make better decisions. You feel better. You have more energy. So be intentional this week. And then as you clear them out, be careful, pay attention, and be intentional what you allow back into your life, because it's very easy to follow other things or go back in there. So really pay attention to how you're feeling and the difference it makes, so you can protect your energy, protect your time, protect your mindset, protect how you feel. Small changes create big, big shifts in all of that. So just keep reminding yourself that what you follow and who you're around shapes your thoughts, your mood, your energy, and who you are, who your future self becomes. So choose wisely this week and clean out what isn't serving you and making you feel your best. Take care. Thanks for being here, and share this with anyone you know that wants permission to unfollow and say no. Take care.